Hello, Cancer, Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus. This is Mystic Jen, and I am here with your weekly reading for November 17th through the 23rd. This is a general read, and I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. See what messages are unfolding for you. Okay, Gemini just had a wonderful, wonderful reading. Taurus's was pretty decent. It's Aries wasn't bad. Seems like next week, I think this week here that we are in right now, a lot of purging has been going on. And the purging is leading into spiritual awakening next week. Okay? And it is just uncanny. It's just how things are working out. See, I did for this week. I grouped them in by elements because of time restrictions that I had last week. But it was all everybody dealing with upheavals and stuff, purging basically, with the 11/11 portal and the full moon in Taurus that just occurred on the 12th. And now it's the aftermath after the purge. What comes next? And a lot of my signs are coming up with this spiritual connection. I totally wholeheartedly believe that the universe is shaking shit up for a lot of people to wake them up, basically. Shake them up to wake them up. Just like with somebody sleeping and they need to get up and you need to go in their room and wake them up and you shake them. It's kind of like that. It's like spirit shaking shit up to wake them. Okay. I just saw this in the cut. Celebration. I cut the cards. I don't know if you had noticed it. It was in camera when I'm rolling my hands around. This was one of the cards that was in there. It was on this side of the cut. Celebration for you, Cancer. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievement. The other card that was with this was abundance. So, keeping that in mind, remembering that what I saw in that card is there's celebration because there's abundance coming. This could indicate abundance on many levels. This could be monetary, like your bills are going to be met, miracles are happening. If you have something that you need money for ASAP, it coming to pass. This is also could be abundance in love, family, spiritual connections. But it's going to be a time of celebrating because you've come a long way, Cancer. And 2018, 2019 have been horrid. I'm telling you. It is not just your sign. It's like the whole entire zodiac has been going through all these changes, all these upheavals, and everything just past 2018, 2019, the past 2 years. And some of the transits in astrological transits with the planets. Wow. It's like, when does it end? But it looks like that there's going to be room for some celebrating. Okay. This card just fell out. Isis. Magic manifesting. I didn't even have to really shuffle. It just came right out of the deck. So this is your card, Cancer. And Isis is the goddess, is the mother goddess. She's the goddess of, Venus is the goddess of love. Okay. But she is, it's like your dreams and visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay. Manifesting. Celebrating your success. My dog's trying to climb into my lap. Try to push away 50 pounds of muscle. Okay. Anyhow, I apologize. But your dreams and visions are coming to reality. So your prayers are being answered by the divine, by the universe. And you've been working and working and working. And it seems like it's been a straight uphill battle. And I'm not talking a small hill, I'm talking huge. And everybody's been feeling it. Everybody's been feeling this uphill battle. And you get to the point where it's time to purge, and you're just like, you're going up this hill. It's like, you gotta lighten the load. So you gotta purge stuff out, throw stuff out, give stuff up. Then you get to the top of your mountain where you could shout from the mountaintop, I did it, I did it, you know? And this is manifesting at its best. Okay, and it's going to be a time of celebrating your accomplishments. And just as you finish climbing, it's like I said, this is a reading for next week. Okay, we're still in the 11/11 portal week where shit's still being shaken. And people's looking for answers and looking for hope. When does it end? It's coming. Okay, trust me. This is the week where you're almost to the top. You're running out of steam. And it's time to purge and lighten the load. It's what I'm being shown. Okay? Now, Cancer, let's go ahead and get into the oracle cards. I had for Gemini, I had a Gemini, I think it was. The last one, I had a reversal come up in the main reading. And this deck, I usually do not go with the reversals. But we will see as the cards come out if I'm supposed to take the reversal or not. You know, I am going to be totally led intuitively. Some cards might come up reversed and they weren't meant to. I don't know why, but I trust Spirit. The Spirit says reversed or not. You know, it's just kind of the way the reading goes. Okay, what is the primary focus? Please. Primary focus for my Cancers this coming week. Week of the 17th through the 23rd of November. That card doesn't want to go in. Gemini just had this, but it was reversed. It's coming up upright for you guys. I feel like the focus has been on healing this heart. Okay? And right now, like next week, there could be something. We'll have to see more about what this is about, but 9 is near completion, but not quite there. So somebody is still focused on their hurt and their pain. Okay? I think somebody's been trying to manifest healing, waiting for their blessings, getting discouraged. They're climbing that top. They could see the top of the mountain, but they don't know if they can get there. I feel like that there is a lot of self-doubt that's going along with this card because somebody's been hurt. Somebody's still suffering. Okay. What do we have coming in from the past going into next week, please? When I say the past, that could indicate like an hour before next week begins, or it could be from years ago. It's hard to say, a week ago. Okay, we have hostilities here. It came out originally in the reversed. 8. This is changes. But I'm feeling as though the hostilities that you have been facing is evening out. They are ending, and you're left with your heart broken into pieces, and it's a time of trying to piece it back together, trying to heal. And we have, and We have rest and rejuvenation coming up at the end of the week. So what I'm feeling here, the hostilities are ending. I think there's still hostile energy going into next week. Okay? But I feel like it's on its way out, and by the end of the week, you're going to have some peace of mind. Okay? This is connecting with oneself, connecting with spirit, connecting with your own soul. Okay? Meditating and manifesting. Okay? This is meditating and concentrating on the healing of your heart and manifesting what it is that you want to accomplish and what you want to do with your life. Okay? Where you want to go, what you want. There's going to definitely be cause for celebration next week. Even though this broken heart is here. But if you look closely, it's like being soldered together. And the fact it's being soldered or sutured together, it's not exactly healed, but at least the heart's back together. So I feel like the hostilities are ending. Your heart's being put back together, but there's still a lot of work of healing that still needs to be done. But the energies are there. It's like you're connecting with yourself and maybe even healing yourself. Okay? Having the ability to heal yourself. The thinking woman. Okay? The thinking woman is a woman. And I'm going by gender on this because this is what's on this card. This is because this deck has a thinking man also. The thinking woman is, there's someone out there who's been seriously thinking. Somebody is caught up in their head. And this in the subconscious, she's turning her back on these hostilities. She doesn't want any part of them anymore. That's why they're on their way out. That's why they're ending, because she's putting an end to it. She's had enough. But she's very caught up in her head as she's trying and really thinking about her accomplishments, and what she has yet to accomplish. She has a plan. She has a goal. But this pain and hurt is still kind of standing in her way. But it's like she has to think about and strategize on her next move and how she's going to deal with this. This is internal. This is internal work that has to be done. She has to really connect to her spirit and to her guides. She's got a book of knowledge in her hand. So she might be thinking about something she read. I feel like there might have been communication that's got her thinking too. Somebody might have received some kind of letter, physical mail, or an email, or text message, something. Okay? It may not have been the best of news. It may not have been good news. It may have been hurtful. Okay? But it is like saying goodbye to the hostilities and moving forward. Moving forward towards healing. I gotta shut this before I start coughing I like the smell of the incense, but sometimes the smoke makes me cough. Anyhow. Let's see what's on the mundane, what's in the physical realm. Envy in reverse. Okay, so somebody was very envious. And I feel like in the mundane, you were dealing with somebody that was envious. It caused a lot of pain and a lot of hurt. Somebody was jealous. But being that this is in reverse, I get a couple messages from that. I am getting that somebody was not just jealous of you and wanted to inflict pain. However, they may have went to extremes to do this. But the energy is lessening because you're making a subconscious. This is conscious. This is subconscious. Subconscious effort. Your soul is connecting with the spirit, with angels and the divine, connecting to the universe, universal healing energy by the end of the week. Okay? So this is kind of like out of mind, out of sight right now. It's like somebody, she's like turning her back on the hostility. And the hostility is involving somebody who's very envious of you. Okay? You probably already know who I'm talking about. But this is what is, these are the energies that's being generated next week. Okay? We'll go ahead and dig into the tarot and get some clarification. Okay, with the hostilities, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The growth has stopped. Upright is somebody harvesting what they had sowed. This is somebody picking their fruits. You know, this could be rotten fruit or this could be fresh fruit when you pick it. Okay? And I'm feeling like it was fruit that was not any good. And being reversed, somebody's not partaking of this fruit. Something that is long term that they invested in that was really a very toxic and very hostile environment. Somebody's choosing not to invest in that anymore. Right? I am not working on that anymore. It's like an abandonment, abandoning something. Maybe it's heartbreaking that it's breaking somebody's heart that they have to abandon someone else. But I feel like that someone else is just so envious and full of hostility that they gave you no alternative, right? Strength. Strength is reversed. So this has been very difficult. It's made you weak. There's been a lack of courage. This could be the other person, or this could be you that felt in the past, like past. I'm talking last week, this week, going into next week. This is before next week happens. That somebody felt weak, felt maybe had a hard time coming up with the courage to abandon this. But as we move on in the subconscious, she knows this is what she has to do. And it is breaking her heart that she has to leave this person behind. Oh, the thinking woman, what's she thinking about? What else is on her mind that she is thinking about, please? Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands. Okay, this is defending her position, defending herself, having enough love and enough self-respect that she is defending her position. This can also refer to a relationship, a romantic relationship that she's thinking about. This might be part of the person, the hostilities she has received by somebody who is envious and jealous. She could have been jealous. They could have been jealous over a relationship that you had. And there was a lot of hostilities that it created. And somebody is thinking that there is no growth. This is going nowhere. And somebody is thinking about the abandoned plans, but maybe doesn't have the strength to abandon those plans. But here it's saying, and it's involving love. This might be a new relationship that you've entered into, Cancer. A new partnership that other people are not agreeing with. For some of you, not all, people might say, how could she jump into another relationship that soon? For others of you, the person you chose may not be ideal to society. However that relates to you, But somebody's definitely protecting their own. And this can also be self-love. On a subconscious level, somebody's defensive and being very protective of their heart. So for others, this is somebody being very protective of their heart. This is somebody could be blocking out love on a subconscious level, choosing to block it. I don't want anything to do with romance. I don't want anything to do with love. Sorry. Why is the broken heart here? Please clarify this broken heart. Broken heart is death reversed. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Death reverse is transformation. The transformation is just beginning. It is not at its full energy. The death card is reversed. Somebody might be resisting change. Again, we're back to an ending of a situation. Somebody is heartbroken because of the thought of abandoning a situation that has no growth, a lot of hostility. I feel this woman really loves whoever this is. Doesn't have to be romantic. This could be family. It could even be a work-related situation. But whatever this relationship is, abandoning this person is very heartbreaking. And they're having a hard time doing it. Someone's having a hard time mustering up the strength to actually do this, to actually go their own way. But on a subconscious level, somebody also is being very protective of their heart because their heart is damaged. The heart is damaged. And somebody's having a hard time letting go and letting something end officially and transform. Somebody might be fighting the change. End of the week so far looks good. Queen of Swords, yeah, this is definitely somebody cold. You could also be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But this is, I think of her more as having more Libra energy. Because she's about justice. She's about doing what's right. She calculates everything in her head. She doesn't take anybody's bullshit. Very no nonsense. And some people refer to her as the divorced woman. Or the woman who's been scorned. And because she's been scorned, she's turned cold. She's turned cold, but she's not letting the transformation occur. Okay, why is the envy card here in the reverse state? That's because the competition has ended. Somebody has consciously taken themselves out of the competition. Wow. No more envy, no more jealousy. Six of Wands, victory. When somebody remove, this is what I'm seeing here. It's an ending to the envy and the jealousy, as long as someone takes themselves out of the competition. Take yourself out of the competition. It's going to lead to victory. Getting exactly what you've been manifesting. Getting exactly what you want. And being in the place by the end of next week, you're going to feel like celebrating. Because you're going to feel this tremendous release. And you're just going to have this, be re-energized and have this new sense of self. This new sense of freedom. It's like the burden's lifted off of your shoulder. Okay, so yeah, the theme of next week is rough, but the outcome, I feel, is healing. It really is. Divine guidance. This is The star card, it just flew right out of the deck. So somebody's coming up and enhancing a spiritual connection. I said this is universal love, universal energy flowing through. Somebody is connecting to the universe. You know, that's evidence in itself. I'll draw another card. I almost don't need to. And we have somebody walking off in a new direction. So, very powerful reading for you guys. Somebody's definitely going off in a new direction. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some final guidance cards. But somebody, this is healing coming through. This is manifesting your desires and your wish fulfillment. This is getting wish fulfillment through your efforts of manifesting while you're in meditative state. Wish is going to be granted, and there's going to be celebration by the end of the week. Let's go ahead and get our final guidance. Okay, what final guidance do we have for Cancer, please? Final guidance for Cancer. Final guidance for Cancer, please. The card doesn't want to come out. There we are, sticking up. Okay, we have intimacy. Okay, I think somebody's trying to manifest some intimacy. Somebody's trying to manifest love. Okay, and I'm feeling like it's going to happen. You're going to feel like celebrating. The universe is bringing your wish to you. And also going to bring you healing. But that's the messages I have, and I thank you for tuning in. If you like a personal reading, please do see the description box below. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. And I welcome all my new subscribers, and I thank you so much. If it wasn't for my subscribers, I wouldn't be here. So, I will see you later.